Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video about beauty pageants. Alright, a bit of a background. I'm from the Philippines and I'm now here in Australia, in Sydney to be specific. And I will be talking about the latest controversy about the leaked video regarding Miss Universe part owner or partner and Jakrutaki, I think is her last name. So yeah, in the video several points were mentioned, but in particular the inclusivity effort of the pageant is just a marketing ploy. That's the gist of that leaked video. So there are several allegations, and these are all alleged and not verified. So these are conspiracy theories. So we do not know the truth about this, just a disclaimer. But my theories, which are not true in fact, but yeah, I will be pointing them out later in the segments of this video, if I may say it that way. So first is who leaked the video. So I think it's a bit suspicious, so it should be an employee within the organization, and it could only be, I believe, the partner. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think any of Anne's cohorts would be the ones leaking the video. It could be the partner, which is the Mexican owner. So sort of it will derail her ownership of the organization, although the Mexican partner already owns 51% or has majority ownership of the organization. Then that's would be a benefit to them, but I don't think how it will be beneficial to them, because there's only two of them. It's not like it's a publicly traded company where the shareholders can, kick out directors. So they're not directors of the company, they're owners. So, and then they could not also kick out, they're not CEOs, CFOs that are just appointed into the roles that can be kicked out. But yeah, I don't know where where this but this is alleged, okay? This is just my theory too, and the theory of other pageant fans, that it could be from the side of the Mexican partner, because I don't think Anne and her cohorts would benefit from leaking this video. So that is what I believe. Or anyone that is not allied to Anne closely. So it could be one of the VPs, which, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to say anything else, but yeah. So as long as it's, I don't think it's any of Anne's, anyone under Anne or with Anne, any one of the people closest to Anne. So yeah, that's the first part that discussed, and that I've discussed, and that's gone out of the picture now. So we will proceed to the next one. Number 2 point is the content itself of the leaked video. So it's talking about it's all a marketing ploy, the inclusivity. Number 1, accepting transgender individuals is before Anne's time. It was during the Trump era. So what what is the claim about that it's a marketing ploy? It has always been there since the Trump era, so you know it's not their they they could not say that they were the ones who are accepting of the trans gender individuals. So to put my 2 cents on the transgender inclusivity part, I think it is correct that they accept transgender individuals in the beauty pageant. Um, Close-minded beauty pageant fans, because some people are saying now that, are we not open-minded enough? Blah blah blah. Yeah, you are not open-minded enough. Transgender individuals are women. They are women. Their gender marker is female. They are women. So they have already gone through their transition. They are women, and that's accepted in a lot of countries that they are women. When your gender markers change on your identity document, you are a woman. So during the Trump era, although I'm not pro-Trump at all, so yeah, that was I definitely that was a good step for the organization to go into, to accepting trans gender women into the beauty pageant. So number two, lifting the age limit on like point A, point 2A, point 2B, accepting how do you call this? No, accepting women of all ages. So people are gonna say again, like, are we being ageist? Are we not open-minded enough? Yep, you are not being open-minded enough. They say, how are we gonna critique, or how are we gonna judge the lady according to the criteria for judging? So isn't it that the criteria for judging doesn't say age on it? Does it say age? Will it say age on it? Will it say number of wrinkles on it? Will it say um, is the criteria the number of children you've had? Is that one of the criteria? There's no criteria about that. There is no question about that. Like, they're saying that there is no gauge. There is no. The gauges are very how do you call this? Aesthetic. Like, it's beauty of form, beauty of face, beauty of figure. So there's no there's no criteria that's age in any of those criteria. You know what I mean? Like, you can literally compare a beautiful lady to a beautiful young lady. You know what I mean? Like, it's really just a matter of taste and preference. So you know what I mean? Like, they say they claim that, oh, do you want your grandma to make a fool of herself? Or your mom to make a fool of herself? Like, why are we putting ourselves or preempting these mature ladies to get into these beauty pageants? We are ageist in a time when the whole world is becoming older. Like, there are less younger people and there are older people. And older people are able to transition into new careers, into new chapters in their lives. So what? And then people are also working longer because well into beyond the regular ages of retirement, because people are how do you call this, living longer. So I think you might think about what your mindset is. Like, these beauty pageant fans are still conservative, although they claim to be open-minded. But yeah, are they are still close-minded, and they're making the excuse that this is only a marketing ploy. So them saying, us questioning our open-mindedness is how do you call this? Is what's the term? Is moot and academic. No, it's not moot and academic at all. It it's two separate things. They are they, you know what I mean, like they are mutually exclusive of each other. So your being close-minded is mutually exclusive of you, I mean, of the Miss Universe organization allegedly using these inclusivity, how do you call this, inclusivity policies, inclusivity efforts as being a marketing ploy. Allegedly they are mutually exclusive from you being open-minded or close-minded. So they're not connected at all. So that argument is, is invalid. Like, I don't understand. Then point number two, letter C, if I can remember. So yeah, including married women or children. I mean, women with children. So they make up an excuse for the woman not to go into these pageants. Like, they don't have time. How will they take care of their children? How will they take care of their families? Most men in a patriarchal society don't even take care of their children or families at all. They just work and, go home and go to bed, get fed. So, you know what I mean? Like, um, this we in this is only a beauty pageant, but you know what I mean? Like, the beauty pageant industry has been struggling for decades already. So the 90s was the last hurrah of the beauty pageants, like, because it was still big in the 90s, but 2000s, and during the aughts and the 2010s, the tens, um, and now the 20s, it's really dying. Like, it's not financially, how do you call this? It's feasible. They might break even or cut a few losses, but it's not profitable anymore. It's not. Yeah, let's say it's not profitable anymore because Miss World has no excuse for not, staging their beauty pageants every year. But post the what happened during the past 2, 3, 4 years, they have a few years that they have not held the beauty pageant. So what's up with that? Like, you know what I mean? So, and the fact that the Miss Universe beauty pageant has transferred from different owners means that it's really not it's I couldn't say that it's not financially viable. The term really is profitable because they can still stage the beauty pageants. They can still, yeah, they might cut a few losses or break even, but yeah, so what? Yeah, I'm a lot at a loss for words now. So in those, um, in summary, yeah. So this would not. Moving on to the summary of this commentary video on this controversy. Yeah. So it hasn't been financially profitable. The fact that it has transitioned um to several owners, Miss Universe organization in particular, that just means that yeah, it's I'm going to the IMG era now. So during the IMG era, it was short lived because IMG is um let's go to WMEIMG. That's the whole organization. They are into pushing or managing celebrities. So that includes athletes. So that's why the beauty pageant winners also go into the Super Bowl. I'm not sure if they also co-produce the Super Bowl, but yeah, it's a production and talent management company. Um, if I can remember, because yeah, I haven't I haven't read up again on the business of WMEIMG after he got ownership of the Miss Universe organization. So yeah, so you can just Google and then check it out on Wikipedia what they do, and yeah, you can check their website on the talents, the events that they manage. So that's what WMEIMG does. So they're a global yeah, events and talent management company, if I can remember correctly. So yeah, so if because the problem with beauty pageants is that it is really from a bygone era. That's why Europe doesn't is not really a fan. European countries are not a fan of beauty pageants. It is just a stepping stone to these women to have a career in the entertainment, marketing, sales industries. You know what I mean? Like in because or in business, they can foray into other careers after this because it brings not really gives them name recall because some people wouldn't even know who they are, but it trains them to deal with people, and through these gatherings, social events, they can make connections as well. Like when they get into business or they need something from somebody, and then they already had previous contact, or if this particular person can assist them with certain things when pursuing their careers or endeavors. So yeah, they they can use these contacts that they have established through their through the events that they have showed up on, through the charities that they have become a spokesperson of or showed up for or been invited to. So this is more like a social this is getting them into getting those social skills and introducing them to society, especially with the people in the business leaders, whatever business it may be, entertainment, finance, charity organizations. So yep, it comes from a bygone era. WMEIMG wanted them to become spokespersons. That's why that era was about you know your what your thrust is, what your goal is, what you want to do with yourself and for others. So it's a very how do you call this, very goal oriented beauty queen. It's not just um, it's not just a platform or a springboard to you to get into other how do you call this, other paths or other career trajectories. It was now more of you'll be able to do something now, and what are you doing. So it's not from the times when the queens were like 16, 17, 18, 19 years old or early 20s. In the Western world, early 20s is still young, and that's the irony. In Asia, you're already too old, and but we consider, yeah, we we but in the Western world, that's still too young, so you can still foray into it's when you go to a beauty pageant, it's still a springboard. It's not necessarily that you already have established something for yourself of yourself, and then you're just using this as a bigger platform. So hopefully we can differentiate that. Um, how it was before, it was only a springboard. Now it's totally a platform of what you are doing. Although it being a platform, you can still foray into other careers. But you know what I mean. These ladies are already are supposed to be already established because including the age limit. So including the age limit being increased, it's really more of a platform now, more than a springboard to stardom or celebrity. So yeah, so that's my almost 30 minutes of commentary on this recent controversy. So I'm saying it's alleged. It's a business meeting, so from a person who's been in the business management, yeah, with a business management degree, who has been in the working in the corporate world for like how many years? Yeah, it's like a couple of decades. So yeah, it's a business meeting, so some words can be taken out of context. I am not defending um I'm not defending them. I would say them because yeah, it's more than Anne's words. It's the organization's words. Once something is made public, it's the whole organization's words. So even if she is just minor minor shareholder, 49%. It's not even minor, still major, but it's not the what do you call this? It's not the majority. So it's still minor, but yeah, 49% is still huge. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, so take the video with a grain of salt, although it is very, 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 very bad for the organization, but it is a business meeting. In business meetings, words can be taken out of context. Business meetings are business meetings. Like, things are not taken you don't use flowery words. It's all technical, so she may have been explaining it in a way that it's a marketing ploy, because definitely that is a marketing strategy, part of your marketing mix, like events. It's an events product. Beauty pageant, it's events. So yeah, that's part of your marketing mix. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but yeah, it's really, really bad for the Miss Universe organization that somebody leaked that video, which should have been private, and it's a meeting. But if I was Anne's PR guy, I would say English is a second language for Anne. You know what I mean? Like, you really know that English is her second language, because her English is broken. She speaks in broken English. Although we know what she said, but you know what I mean. Like, if I was her sorry Anne, meant to say her, because you are a woman. Yeah, if I was your PR guy, I would just say that, if you know what I mean. So that's an advantage of being bilingual, trilingual, quadruple lingual. So you can always use that as an excuse, as long as there is proof that your English is far from perfect. And yeah, she has function. Her English is functional, but yeah, you know what I mean. Like, sometimes when words can be taken out of context, even for native speakers of a specific language. But if you are, if it's just your second language, you're not a native speaker of it, you can always give it as an excuse. So yeah. All right, guys. So yeah, this beauty pageants are for fun and entertainment. I'm not sure why it has become so serious like this. Like, what is happening. So yeah, it is always not good when the owner of a company is the face of the company. So it is never good. You should have one more layer, and that should be the pageant winner. That should be the face of the company, the pageant winner. But yeah, owners of a company should never dip their toes into marketing themselves. And I understand why she wants to market herself now. It's because she has this international global brand recognized all over the world, although a lot of people don't know about it, but millions of people watch the pageant. So yeah, that owning that brand increases her brand equity. So that's why she is always out there. She is always outspoken. She is always visible and almost eclipsing the beauty pageant winners for the past 2 years. So this video has been very, very long, but yeah, that's just my commentary there about this whole hoopla of the leaked video, and yeah, a bit of the history of it, and the status quo of the pageant with the owner, the full owner, and then became a partial owner now of Miss Universe. Alright, thank you for watching this video and listening to me give my opinion about it. And I hope you like and comment on this video so that I'll be encouraged to upload more videos regarding beauty pageants. Thank you, and you have a good night. Bye.